Welcome everybody to Tex and Mex Nerd Feed.
I'm Tex.
And I'm Mex.
Today we're going to introduce a newer option that we're going to be trying every now and then.
It's going to be a series that is going to take place probably about once a month. It's not going to be as informative as our other videos. We're not doing any sort of research to kind of educate. This is what happens. This is what is, whatever. This is going to be a series of games. We're calling it Side Quest. So today what we have is, because Tex and I are so different, we have different interests. We decided to come up with a trivia game in which I come up with questions for him to answer, give him multiple choice. One of those multiple choice answers will obviously be the correct answer, but others might be very close. And to those who know the material, they'll probably think it's some of the other answers are pretty funny. So,
just for instance, as in his questions are probably going to focus around Harry Potter, as I am very uneducated in Harry Potter. Whereas most of my questions might focus on Dungeons and Dragons or Overwatch, maybe.
Okay. And what he means by most of my questions revolving around the Harry Potter and the Wizarding World side of things, they're all going to be Harry Potter.
Adventurer, I know you're busy. I have something less important for you to do.
So, with this trivia game, and our channel being as small as it is, we have come up with stakes. The loser of the game will have to go into public, well-populated areas in a taco suit and a cowboy hat and endorse the channel. We will both most likely be there, and just one of us will have to wear the taco suit.
Oh yeah.
So, loser of this video, taco suit and cowboy hat.
Half of that doesn't bother me. Let's start off with question number 1. Seems like a good place to start.
Probably. Yeah.
In the world of Dungeons and Dragons, what is a beholder? Is it A, monkey-like musical magic wielder? Is it B, a sphere with one large central eye that shoots lasers? Is it C, a bipedal squid creature with psionic powers that experiments on other species? Or is it D, an artist which can replicate any piece of art?
I'm going to go with A, the monkey-like
magic wielder?
Yeah, magic wielder.
I'm sorry, that is wrong. It's actually B, a sphere with one large central eye that shoots lasers out of many other eyes on top of its head.
That is ridiculous.
Beholders are ridiculous, but one of the most iconic D&D monsters ever.
Oh, wow. All right, then. In the Wizarding World, what is a Quiaffle? Is it A, a dessert in the Wizarding World similar to that of a Muggle's truffle but with quail eggs? B, a magical creature that causes minor magical mayhem. C, a big ball covered in dents, used in popular wizarding sporting events. The name of a professor was the teacher of defense against the dark arts at one time.
We're going to have to go with B, the minor prankster.
It is C.
That thing was always called the Quidditch.
What's that?
I thought that thing was always called the Quidditch.
Nope. Quidditch is the game.
Well, I'll be.
The Quiaffle is a lot bigger than this. This is like a smaller version.
About that.
But yeah, so you have Quiaffle, you have the golden snitch, you have bludgers.
The snitch. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Question 2. From what fandom comes Radagast the Brown?
Radagast the Brown.
Is it from A, The Hobbit, B, Dungeons & Dragons, C, League of Legends, or D, none of the above?
Why would you throw in none of the above in there? To me, it sounds like something that would come from, what was the first one?
A was The Hobbit.
The Hobbit. So, yeah, A seems like it would draw inspiration from, like, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, or the name, rather, similar to Gandalf the Grey and White. So I'm going to go with The Hobbit.
You are correct.
Nice.
Radagast the Brown was a foresty wizard
who
had his sleigh pulled by rabbits.
Okay, then. So, alright, that makes sense. So is it like a wizard thing with that fandom, that it's like they have a...
I guess they all have a color assimilated.
Okay, so question 2. What creature can be found running the Green Got's bank? Is it A, bowtruckles, B, centaurs, C, nifflers, or D, goblins?
I remember this, I believe, and I want to say it's goblins.
You're right.
All right.
Could you imagine a niffler?
Right. I think that would be freaking hilarious.
That's a niffler.
So nifflers it's kind of hard to see with the glare.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Oh, okay. They steal all sorts of gold money, anything shiny. So that's why it'd be hilarious to see a niffler running a bank.
Number 3. The character Winston from Overwatch is A, cowboy, B, hamster, C, monkey, or D, scientist.
Winston, are you counting a gorilla as a monkey? Because isn't Winston the gorilla?
You tell me.
He's a monkey. I'm going to assume he's a primate of some sort. Whatever it might be. It might be a monkey. No! Is he the hamster? I don't remember. Monkey final answer.
I threw that answer in there as a falsehood. You are technically correct, however, gorillas are apes.
Okay.
And one of his main quotes from the game is that he's not a monkey, he's a scientist.
Oh. So there was... Well, that's what I was thinking, is that, like, he wasn't a monkey, but I don't remember him being a scientist at all. So what do I get, like a half a point?
Yeah, half a point sounds
half
good.
A point? Alright. So, 1.5 to 1. Question 3. Of the 4 choices provided, what are the Deathly Hallows made up of? The most powerful wand in the wizarding world, a resurrection stone, a cloak of invisibility. That was A. B. A sword that appears to its owner in a time of need, and a phoenix to heal all mortal wounds. C. A book of the most powerful incantations, the most powerful wand in the wizarding world, and the fastest broomstick. D. A collection of very deadly potions, all of which are extremely rare and nearly impossible to brew.
I would like to go with C.
C. What was C?
The book.
Book of powerful incantations, the most powerful wand in the wizarding world, and the fastest broomstick. I even gave you a hint. 'Tis the Elder Wand, the most powerful wand in the wizarding world, Resurrection Stone, and then Cloak of Invisibility.
Look at that. So, number 4. What in Doctor Who, what is the Doctor's name? Is it A, Dr. H.R. Shovenstuff, B, Feltor Bradhamel, C, TARDIS, or D, none of the above?
None of the above.
Good luck.
I remembered that one. Alright, so question 4. There is a list of unforgivable spells. What are they? A. Expelliarmus, Revelio, and Stupefy. B. Avada Kedavra, Crucio, and Imperio. C. Expecto Patronum, Accio, and Petrificus Totalis. D. Wingardium Leviosa, Ridiculous, and Reparo.
I'd also like to go from C there, as they sound the most...
Expecto Patronum, Accio, and Petrificus Totalis. It is B. Avada Kedavra, which is the killing curse. Crucio, which is like a torture curse, it just causes severe pain. And Imperio, which gives the person who casts the incantation control over.
Alright.
Control over somebody else. And they can do their bidding, they're killing people, so on and so forth. Right?
I'm doing terribly. So it's at 2.5 to 1.
Yes.
Alright. Last question for you. Joe Manganiello, a real person,
Yes.
is which of these? A writer for D&D, playing Deathstroke in the D&D movie or the DC Universe movies, married to Sofia Vergara, or all of the above?
All of the above. I was just gonna say, I know Deathstroke, obviously. Sofia Vergara, I just, for some reason, I know that, and I just recently watched a Big Bang Theory episode where he was in there playing D&D.
Oh, really?
So I assumed he had some association with it, but I knew the last two, so it had to be all of the above.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is the name of the wizarding school in the United States? A. Ilvermorny, B. Hogwarts, C. Durmstrang, or D. Beauxbaton's Academy?
Yes, I've only heard of B and D. I want to go with D.
The Bobatons Academy. Ilvermorny is the United States wizarding school.
Alright.
Yeah. There's not much to say about that. There's an extensive history, but in order to give you the full detail of what Ilvermorny is and how it became, you would kind of need to read the whole article, which is on Pottermore. It's a great read, in my opinion. I think it's awesome. So, it seems as though one of us is going to be a taco, and it's not the brown one.
What a shame.
Alright, so that was the first installment of Side Quest. As we said before, it's going to be a series that we want to do at least once a month, kind of break up the monotony.
There'll be different things that we do. It's not always just going to be a trivia game, or there'll be a lot of different things.
Yeah, it'll still be revolving around competition and game-esque. So the next one we have planned, we are going to have Tanya behind the screen or behind the camera, and my mother making foods that are associated with certain lore and nerd culture. Yeah. So if you're looking forward to that, definitely subscribe. Share this with your friends if you think they would enjoy this type of content. Yes. We had fun making it, and we look forward to doing it a lot more, because who doesn't want to eat some nasty stuff from Star Trek or whatever? So, is there anything else?
Nothing I can think of. Otherwise, thanks for watching.